Now that we've covered the size and scope of consumer debt in the US, let's talk about something important: debt relief. Debt relief programs generally fall into two main categories: restructuring and forgiveness. Here's the single most important takeaway about these two, and this is very important, so pay close attention here. Restructuring programs require you to pay back the full amount that you owe. So, if you're $50,000 in debt, restructuring means you will repay that $50,000 in full. You'll likely negotiate to modify the terms. Forgiveness programs, on the other hand, involve some or all of your debt being reduced or eliminated. That same $50,000 debt? A forgiveness program could result in you paying less, maybe much less, to settle the account. With that key difference in mind, let's take a closer look at each category so you can start identifying which option might be the right fit for you. Let's start with restructuring. Think of restructuring as remodeling your debt. It changes how you repay your debt or just one of your repayment terms. The main purpose is to give you some breathing room. Here are a few common examples of restructuring. Negotiating a lower interest rate. Imagine you have a credit card with a sky-high interest rate of 29%. Your creditor might agree to lower it to 19%. That lower rate means your monthly payments drop, freeing up cash and allowing you to chip away at the principal balance faster. Another example of restructuring is short-term payment relief, often called a forbearance. Let's say you owe $50,000 with a monthly payment of $800. Your creditor might agree to a 120-day grace period where you don't have to make those payments. This payment break could give you the financial space to pay off other debts or boost your income. We'll use the most popular restructuring program as our last example: debt consolidation. Consolidation is about simplifying. If you have $50,000 spread across 6 credit cards, a lender might offer you a $50,000 personal loan to pay off all 6 cards. Suddenly, instead of juggling multiple payments, you have one loan, one payment, and potentially a lower monthly cost. The common thread with restructuring programs? The terms of repaying your debt change, but the total amount you owe doesn't. Restructuring is great if you need relief from high interest, overwhelming monthly payments, or a chaotic payment schedule. Now, here's the good news. You don't have to figure all of this out on your own. A service called credit counseling exists to help you assess your restructuring options, find the right program, and get you back on track. Now that you understand what credit counseling is, we want to make sure you know where to turn if you'd like to explore it further. At Dealing with Debt, we have a trusted partner, American Consumer Credit Counseling. They're a certified nonprofit credit counseling agency, ready and willing to assist you with your financial needs. You can learn more at consumercredit.org. But remember, you always have options. If you'd like to explore other credit counseling agencies, a great place to start is the National Foundation for Credit Counseling at nfcc.org. The NFCC is the certifying body for the entire credit counseling industry. That means every certified credit counseling agency is a member of the NFCC. So, when you visit their site, you'll find a wide range of reputable, trustworthy organizations to choose from. Whether you connect with our partner or another NFCC certified agency, the important thing is that you take that first step toward building a plan and a brighter financial future. Now, let's shift gears to forgiveness programs. Forgiveness is about reducing or even eliminating your debt. There are two main types: debt settlement and bankruptcy. Debt settlement involves negotiating with creditors to reduce the total amount you owe. Typically, a debt settlement company will represent you and work with your creditors to strike a deal. Here's an example. Imagine you owe $50,000 spread over 6 credit cards. A debt settlement company steps in and negotiates with each creditor. Let's say they successfully reduce your total debt to $26,000. That's a big reduction. You would then pay that agreed amount, either as a lump sum, but most often paid over a period of time in monthly installments. Either way, the savings can be significant. We'll dig deeper into debt settlement later in the course. The other forgiveness option is bankruptcy. Bankruptcy is a legal process handled in federal court, and because it's legal, you'll need a bankruptcy attorney to help you through it. Essentially, bankruptcy allows you to petition the court to dissolve your debts. While we won't dive too deeply into bankruptcy here, you'll find plenty of detailed information in the resource materials that accompany this course. In summary, whether it's restructuring or forgiveness, understanding the differences between these two categories is the first step to finding the relief that's right for you. Let's keep going and figure out how you can take control of your debt and move toward a more secure financial future.